Hi there, it's Celia from EDTC 0540, and I'm here with a review of the unit Analysis, Gap, Context, and Content. Ever been tasked with creating a course from scratch, or tried implementing instructional content that fell short of success? Typically, when the time comes for an instructional designer to create or review content, one of the first steps they should be taking is conducting a learner analysis. Some questions you should ask yourself are, who are your students? What previous knowledge and skills do they have? And why are they taking your course? One could also look at entry behaviors, prior knowledge, attitude, academic motivation, education and ability levels, general learning preferences, attitude towards a training organization, and group characteristics. You may also want to consider learning styles. Do your learners learn best as tactile kinesthetic learners, visual perceptual learners, auditory learners? Are they active versus reflective, or maybe sequential versus global? Lastly, from a corporate perspective, Steve Lee asks, will your learners believe you? Will they try it? And will they stick with it? To gather your information for your learner analysis, you could use techniques such as interviews, general observations, research, and surveys. Conducting a learner analysis ensures that you have considered your learners' motivations, prior learning, demographics, and learning styles. Context analysis ensures that you have considered the learning environment. Here, you are considering the physical, the temporal, and the social environment. Context analysis can be further broken down into two areas: performance context and learning context. Performance context includes the support available to students, the physical aspects of the site, such as class size, noise level, and equipment available, whether work will be done independently or collaboratively, and whether the information is relevant to the student. Learning context concerns itself with whether the course is compatible with the workplace, if the course effectively simulates the workplace, adapt to delivery approaches, and what are the possible design and delivery constraints. We can collect this information through site visits and observations. The final topic for this unit was needs assessment and gap analysis. If coming from an instructional design background, you may conduct a gap analysis. However, those in the academic field often conduct a needs assessment. Outlined in our readings, gap analysis consists of three pieces. First, list characteristics of the situation. Second, list factors to achieve future objectives. And three, highlight the gaps that exist. A needs assessment consists of four pieces. First, determine whether there is a problem. Then, is it performance or education? Third, is the solution to the problem learning? And fourth, what is the instruction needed? The techniques to collect this information is similar to learner analysis, as it also involves interviews, observations, research, surveys, one-on-one meetings with stakeholders, and record collection. So now I must ask myself, how do I address all this information into my learning problem? In creating short online videos/activities on career development topics, how do I ensure learners are engaged? One thing I could do is conduct a learner analysis, where I research the learner's demographic and characteristics, such as level of ESL students. I can interview my target population, and I can send email surveys to certain classes. I will also be considering Steve Lee's question of will they believe you? Career development is a tricky subject, and I know that no matter how many surveys and research I do, they will still need to feel that it's relevant and useful in their lives. I would also conduct a context analysis, where I would be looking at the website that the students would use to navigate. I would also consider the fact that these videos will have a very short time frame, and finally, that they will be completed independently rather than in a group setting. Because these videos are meant as an add-on to the existing curriculum and are self-directed, a needs assessment would help me decide what topics are most desired by learners and where the most amount of support is needed. I will also be consulting other stakeholders, such as program instructors and employers. Thank you for taking the time of looking at my presentation, and I will see you all on the discussion boards.